And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Drilled to the left side. Frazier's up with it, and that's out number 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He brings with him a .313 batting average. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today. Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. This is hit softly to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Next for the Mets, Asdrubal Cabrera. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 3 for 4. The 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bruce giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. No balls and 1 strike. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Suzuki at third. Culberson stands at second. No outs. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metro. One of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and here's Jay Bruce now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's Adrian now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. Gone into the upper tank.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Popped him up. Suzuki over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Teheran has his target. First pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this sole. Here's Ender Inciarte as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 8.
Kevin Plawecki.
High in the air into shallow left center. Culberson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Steven Matz. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Matz leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. A play at the plate, and they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Riding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling part is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runners off for second. behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. To Cabrera for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Now batting number 23. First baseman, Adrian.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Tehran has his target. First pitch on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. The second for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Todd Frazier now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Todd Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
On the move is Markakis. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Plawecki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a shot out to right center field. Plawecki rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. Ready for another shot now as Drupal Cabrera. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And right into the shift. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in and looking for more, Lane Adams. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Standing in now, the pitcher, Julio Teheran. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Grounded up the first baseline. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Stick around. We'll see Adrian Gonzalez lead things off after the break. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 2. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Culberson over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 21, Todd.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Swanson moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ahmed Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Rounded down the third baseline, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Plawecki has a play. He's got it 1 away. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And that's in there for a strike.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career history against Rex brothers. He's 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's your one to Cespedes. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ripped down the line. Now another 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Breaking ball stays high.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. After it is Cespedes. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching,